So you got yourself a Clubhouse, a couple of dodgy businesses, and no clue on how to actually make any money with any of it. Don't worry, today we're going to break down the entire MC business system in GTA Online. I'll show you which ones are worth the grind and how to scale without wasting any of your time. This guide will cover everything. So whether you're building your empire for the first time or trying to squeeze every last dollar out of Blaine County, well, this guide got you covered. Let's get into it. First thing you need is a Clubhouse, and that will be your entry point to the MC businesses. So open the Maze Bank foreclosures and grab one. The cheapest options go for around 200k to 300k, and once you've got it, you can register as an MC president, which unlocks all your businesses. Clubhouses come in 1 or 2 story versions, but it is mostly cosmetic. The only upgrades that really matter here are the gun locker or the custom bike shop. But if you have a gun locker in another property, you could possibly just skip that one. You'll also get a garage that stores up to 10 bikes, plus an extra 7 slots for your additional club members. There's also a bar, some side activities like darts, arm wrestling, and a jukebox, and your own bed so you can use it as a spawn point without paying any extra. Once your Clubhouse is set up, you can register as an MC president. You can do this by pulling up the interaction menu, navigating to the motorcycle club, and selecting start a motorcycle club. When you're the MC president, head to the interaction menu and go to the motorcycle club president section. From there, you can control stuff like riding style as well as member outfits and invite anyone in your session to join your crew. One thing that people do overlook is that you can sell a product as an MC and your members earn an extra 10% plus about 5k depending on how long the job takes to do. That money doesn't come out of your cut either, so you're not losing anything by inviting your friends. And compared to CEOs, associates will only make around 5 grand for doing a big sale. But as part of an MC, you could easily get from anywhere from 40,000 right up to 55 grand. So at the end of the day, selling in an MC and not a CEO, as it will pay you better. If you want more from your Clubhouse, the custom bike shop might be worth picking up. It's 530 grand, and that upgrade will add some cool functions for you. First, you can modify your bikes in your Clubhouse just like you can in the Los Santos Customs. Then there's also the customer bike orders. Every in-game hour a bike is dropped off, you customize it up to what your customer wants and deliver it. If you keep it clean, you'll get 50 grand, plus you're reimbursed anything that you spent on the upgrade, so it's an easy 50 grand an hour with no real risk, making the custom bike shop a decent money maker for it. There's also some passive income here as well with the Clubhouse bar. You'll basically have to do a quick resupply mission for the bar, and once it's stocked, you'll periodically find a cash bag waiting for you here. Also, if you have a cargo bob, it can be very useful doing these resupply missions. Also worth noting that the bar supplies that you bring in will last 4 in-game days, and after 4 days you'll have to do another resupply if you want to continue generating income. Finally, you have a meeting room where you can launch Clubhouse contracts. These are free roam missions that rotate over time. You'll see 3 options at once, but there are 11 in total that rotate, and you can do them either solo or as part of a crew. As an MC president, you can own up to 5 different MC businesses, 1 of each type. You have weed, cash, document forgery, meth, and coke. You purchase and manage these from the laptop inside your Clubhouse. You can't own multiples of the same types, but you can run all 5 at the same time. The location doesn't affect profits, but it does make a difference during sell missions, so if you're all the way up in Plato Bay, you may have longer sales to do. Each business has its own setup cost. On screen now are a list of all the prices for the base versions of each of the businesses, but bear in mind you will probably want to. Also, if you own a nightclub, every MC business you buy will passively generate goods for that too, so when you're not actively managing them, they're helping you earn in the nightclub. When you're inside the business, you can hop on the laptop and you'll see 3 upgrades that you can choose from, and these will literally double your profits if you're doing sales. So the equipment upgrade will give you better product and faster production. The staff will help speed up things even more, and then the security will just reduce the odds of you getting raided. Honestly here, the equipment and staff are where the real money is, so definitely get those upgrades. The security upgrade is nice if you're always just messing around in free roam, as getting raided is a real pain in the arse, especially when you have 5 businesses. But if you want to avoid raids altogether, only register as an MC president when you're about to sell or resupply. So go into the warehouse, register, resupply or sell, and then disband as soon as you're done, and you will avoid triggering a raid altogether, making your life a lot easier. So how do MC businesses actually work? Every time you walk into one, check the bottom right on your screen and you'll see two bars, supply and product. The supplies are the raw materials and the product is the stuff you're going to sell. Your business will turn the supplies into product passively over time and as long as it stocks. But once supplies run out, production will shut down. So you can either restock by stealing supplies, which is free but very slow, and one mission will only fill the bar by about 20%, so it's not great. Or you can just buy supplies for 15k per bar, which is easy and no grind. In the long run, buying supplies is by far the smarter choice here. So let's talk sell missions. Once you've built up enough product, you'll get two ways to sell them. You can either sell locally, which is safer and quicker, but you will make less, or you can sell out of state, and these will pay you 50% more, but the missions are a little bit harder. Now, the golden rule here is don't sell in a public lobby unless you're ready to take the risk. Because if someone blows up your delivery vehicle, well, your product's gone and you've just lost everything you've invested in it. But yeah, public lobbies do offer a 2.5% bonus per player, which is up to 50% bonus, but it is a very risk to reward kind of scenario here. Personally, I'd recommend only selling in a private lobby to reduce that risk. There are two trends of thought when it comes to when you should sell. Some players wait until their stock is full, but that will mean you'll get 3 vehicles to deliver, and that'll run you about 25 minutes of work. Other people say you should sell around 1.5 bars, which will give you only 1 vehicle, and these are quicker missions, only taking 5 to 7 minutes. If you're solo, that second option is probably your best bet, a lot less stress, less risk. But if you have a crew and you're all running these MC businesses, it might be worth pooling together and helping each other out while you rotate through the sales. And while you're helping, you'll also get an extra 30 to 35k. Here's what you can expect to make by selling a fully upgraded long distance sale from each of the businesses. From Coke, it'll be 525 grand. For meth, you will get 446,250. Cash will get you $367,500. Weed will get you $315,000, and documents will get you the lowest at $151,400. If you own the smoke and the water business as well as the car wash business, you'll get an extra 35% boost on 2 of your businesses. The car wash will boost that sale up to 496,140 for cash, with smoke and the water boosting your weed sales up to 425 grand. So if you really want to get the absolute most out of your MC businesses, well, purchasing those 2 businesses will definitely help boost your profits. So how fast can you start making money? Well, once you've upgraded your business, it'll usually take 2 to 3 sell missions to make back your initial investment. That includes the cost of the upgrades and supplies. After that, it's just printing cash for you. So buying supplies instead of stealing them is by far the faster and more efficient way to go, especially if you're doing this solo. But you might be asking, which business should you buy first? Well, if you're just starting out and can't afford everything, I'd go for either the Coke or the Met Lab. They're the best earners per hour and they'll pay themselves off fairly quickly. Of course, if you already own the car wash or smoke and the water, well then that might influence your choice of which one to buy first. Also, if you wanted to skip the forgery office completely, that wouldn't be such a bad idea. It is going to give you the least amount of return, yet still requires the same amount of effort as the other ones. So that's everything you need to know to run a smooth and profitable MC empire in GTA Online. The grind gets a lot easier once you know what's worth your time and what to skip. If you found this guide helpful, why not leave a like? And if you have any other tips yourself, why not let us all know in the comments. Also, keep an eye out for more in-depth guides for each of those businesses.